The anime begins with a group of warriors facing a kind of stone monster. The giant face of this monster is completely cut by the warriors, while we are explained that all the members of the group have different roles, such as attacker and healer. However, our protagonist is different. His name is Rud, and he is a tank. Rud saves a girl named Neen from being crushed, as it is the tank's job to attract all enemy attacks and protect the other members. Being a tank is not the most glamorous position. After the battle, Rud imagines finally reuniting with his sister Manisha, whom he had to leave to go to battle. Neen snaps him out of this daydream before he embarrasses himself further, but Rud is upset that she interrupted him. She reminds him that they are in a guild, and everyone was watching the weird faces he was making, and that he should think more about her. Rud reveals that his only hope to cure his sister's incurable disease is the secret treasure in the labyrinth, which is said to grant any wish. However, his hopes are shaken when Rud thinks about how he failed in the battle against the stone golem. Neen tells this absolute failure that he shouldn't feel bad, as he did his job. However, Rud reveals that it wasn't just in that instance. Every time they entered the labyrinth, his shield mysteriously depleted, forcing him to consume many potions. He apologizes for making things difficult for Neen, the healer. Neen reassures him, telling him to stop apologizing, as he always does a good job protecting her. She praises Rud's absorbent shield as the highest ever. At that moment, the hero named Keese arrives, known for defeating numerous labyrinths despite his youth. He apologizes for being late and introduces Lilia and Lily as new group members. However, Neen is furious, reminding Keese that only 6 people are allowed in the labyrinth. Keese, arrogantly, reveals that the group will soon only have 6 members, kicking Rud out of the group. Keese claims that during the fight against the golem, Rud was trembling after blocking the monster's attack. He decides that the group wouldn't be able to progress with Rud as a tank. Neen, still angry, defends Rud, but Keese doesn't want to hear apologies and reminds her that they could all have lost their lives. Keese believes that the new members, Lilia and Lily, are better because they are evasion tanks, able to fight while dodging enemy attacks, unlike Rud, who can only defend. Keese permanently expels Rud from the group and even takes Rud's sword, mocking him. The sisters thank Rud and wish him good luck. Rud apologizes to Neen, who invited him to join the group, but he wasn't good enough. She wonders if it's a farewell, but Rud invites her to visit him in his hometown. Rud thinks about what to do next. His thoughts are interrupted when he hears a group discussing whether they can handle an escort job with only 3 people. Red approaches and offers his help for free, even though he is a giant compared to them. They agree, and the group sets out on a journey, facing battles, sharing meals, and even witnessing a small romance between 2 group members. One night, the group decides to rest soon. Rud, feeling that something is wrong, insists on heading straight to Curis. Suddenly, he realizes something shocking and stops the carriage, asking the group to be silent. He goes to check alone if they are bandits, but when the mist clears, everyone is shocked to see it's just a girl. Red realizes that there is no one else nearby and determines that it's not a trap. He approaches the girl, who is terrified for some reason. Before he can say something, a monster appears, a giant snake. The girl runs to hide, and the group's elder explains that the snake's venom is deadly. The others immediately give up, believing that their lives will end there. Rud, using his provocation ability, draws the snake's attention, blocking its venom with his huge shield. The snake, however, burns part of the venom through Rud's clothes. He assures the others that his skin ability protects him from side effects. Rud instructs the group to attack while he distracts the creature, but they have no idea what to do. He has a vision of his sister calling for him, wakes up, and refuses to let his life end there. He gives an inspiring speech to the group, pointing out that he doesn't have a sword at the moment, so it's up to them to defeat the snake. They acknowledge that they couldn't have done it alone, and Rud, realizing that unity was the key, thanking Luna, the mysterious girl. That concludes the summary of this episode. Until next time.